The 4 heavenly kings led the main army, while the 5 directional deities commanded additional troops. Li Jing held command at the center. Nezha led the vanguard. Wahusra is often described in mythological stories as a celestial body that governs misfortune and disasters, possessing great supernatural powers. In Indian astrology, Wahu represents the lunar north node and symbolizes shadows, deception, obstacles, and unexpected events. He oversaw the battle formations, and Tejasra maintains tactical coordination. Tejasra is an important celestial body in Indian astrology and mythology. It represents the lunar south node and is often associated with spiritual enlightenment, detachment, past karma, and liberation, moksha. Unlike Rahu, which is linked to material desires and delusions, Teja symbolizes the journey towards self-realization, wisdom, and the dissolution of worldly attachments. The moon star shone coldly, and the sun star illuminated the battlefield. 5 elemental stars stood ready, while the 9 luminaries yearned for combat. The zodiac guardians took their positions, each exuding immense divine power. The celestial host surrounded Flower-Fed Mountain and set up camp, preparing for battle. At dawn, Li Jing issued his orders. The heavenly soldiers set up their formations, sealing Flower-Fed Mountain in an impenetrable siege. The 18 heavens nets enclosed the entire region. The 9 luminaries were the first to engage. They marched to the entrance of the water curtain cave, where they found groups of small monkeys playing. A celestial general bellowed, "Little demons, where is your great sage? We are divine warriors from the heavenly court, sent to subdue the rebel monkey. Have him surrender at once. If he dares resist, you shall all be executed." The small monkeys panicked and buzzed to report. "Great sage. Trouble. Trouble. 9 fearsome deities from the heavens are outside, demanding your surrender." At that moment, Sun Wukong was enjoying the celestial wine with his 4 great generals and the 72 demon kings. Upon hearing the news, he remained indifferent and said, "Drink while there is wine. Why concern ourselves with the nonsense outside?" A second monkey hurried in. "Great sage, those deities are hurling insults at our doorstep." Sun Wukong laughed. "Ignore them. Drink and be merry today, for who knows what tomorrow holds." Moments later, another monkey rushed in. "Grandfather, the enemy has broken through the gates and is charging in." Now enraged, Sun Wukong exclaimed, "How dare these insolent gods invade my domain?" He ordered the one-horned demon king to lead the 72 demon kings into battle. Sun Wukong himself would follow with his 4 great generals. The demons rushed forth, but were met with fierce resistance. The 9 luminaries fought valiantly, pinning the demon troops at Iron Bridge Pass. Then, the Monkey King arrived. Wielding his golden-banded staff, he swung it effortlessly, its size shifting at will. None of the 9 luminaries dared face him directly, and they were soon beaten back. Cold winds howled, eerie mist shrouded the battlefield. On one side, banners fluttered in vibrant colors, while on the other, spears and helmets gleamed like a force of steel. Helmets glistened in the sunlight. Layer upon layer of armor shone bright, helmets like silver gongs crashing against the heavens. armor stacked like an icy mountain pressing upon the earth. Mighty broadswords flashed like lightning through the clouds. White tasseled spears pierced the mist and soared through the air. Halberds, tiger-head whips, and thick cudgels formed an impenetrable wall. Bronze swords, gleaming crescent blades, and polearms stood in tight formation. Strong bows and top crossbows launched feathered arrows, while short clubs and serpent-headed spears carried a chilling menace. Amidst the chaos, the great sage swung his very jingle bang, striking left and right, battling the celestial forces. The sky emptied as birds fled in terror. The mountains trembled as tigers and wolves scattered. Dust swirled, rocks flew, and the heavens turned dark. Sandstorms raged, shrouding the universe in gloom. The clashing of weapons echoed like thunder, shaking the heavens and striking fear into ghosts and gods alike. The battle raged from morning until the sun set in the west. The one-horned demon king and the 72 cave-dwelling demon lords were all captured by the celestial forces. Only the 4 mighty generals and a group of monkey soldiers managed to escape. The sage alone held off the 4 heavenly kings, Jing and Nezha in the sky. After fighting tirelessly for hours, as night approached, he pulled out a handful of hairs, chewed them in his mouth, and spat them out with a shout, "Transform!" In an instant, thousands of identical great sages appeared, each wielding a golden staff. Together, they repelled Nezha and defeated the 5 heavenly kings. Victorious, the great sage withdrew his clones, turned back toward the cave, and saw his fellow generals waiting at Iron Bridge Pass. They now was the other monkeys, wailing bitterly 3 times, then laughing heartily 3 times. The great sage asked, "Why do you cry and laugh at the same time?" The 4 generals replied, "This morning, we fought alongside our forces against the heavenly army, but the 72 demon kings and the one-horned demon king were all captured. We barely escaped with our lives, so we must cry. But now that our great sage has returned victorious, unharmed, we must laugh." The great sage said, "Victory and defeat are common in war." As the ancient said, "For every 10,000 enemies slain, 3,000 of our own are lost." Moreover, those captured were mostly tigers, leopards, wolves, badgers, foxes, and other beasts. Not a single one of my kind was harmed. Why worry? Though I drove them back with my clone technique, they will surely set up camp at the foot of our mountain. For now, we must fortify our defenses, feast well, and rest soundly. Tomorrow, I shall unleash my great powers to capture those celestial warriors and avenge our fallen." The 4 generals and the monkey soldiers drank several bowls of coconut wine before settling down for a restful sleep. Meanwhile, the 4 heavenly kings withdrew their forces and reported their deeds. Some had captured tigers and leopards, others had seized lions and elephants, while still others had taken wolves and foxes. Yet not a single monkey demon had been caught. The celestial army set up camp once more, securing their outposts and rewarding their warriors for their efforts. They stationed their forces in a tight formation, sealing off every path with the celestial net formation, ensuring the flower-filled mountain remained completely surrounded. Their orders were clear: stand vigilant through the night, for at dawn, the battle would begin again. Thus, the rebellious monkey had blown heaven into chaos, and the celestial army stands watch day and night.